Hello there, everyone. Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Murder. Alright, well, better get your detective's hats on, guys, because it's time to jump back into the game and see if we can figure out who done it. Alright, trial! Trial time, baby! You collected all the evidence and gathered all the testimonies. Again, it's cut off on the side, but it's what it says. It's Pepto-Bismol dyed red. Oh god, no. No. Are you sure you want to move on to the trial? There's no going back from here. Yes. The cause of justice are calling us! Detective! The time is now! Are you excited? Of course you're excited! We're taking them down! Oh, real quick. I was told to say trigger warning for discussions of self-harm. Whatever that means. So, how's this working? Who's the judge? Does Nyan get an attorney? Where's the tiny hammer? We don't need that noise. Detective and I will tell you why Nyan is the almost murderer, and then everyone votes Nyan. And then we throw him in jail. Sad face. Great. Can we get going? My feet are already tired. If they're tired, perhaps you should run around the block. That'll wake those bad boys up. This is going to be a long day. 8, 9, 10, 11. Including the detective and I, there should be 12. Who are we missing? Sir, Elvis will be running late, citizens. They said to start without him. Yeah, what a surprise. Is this all just too beneath for him to show up? Or is he scared? He'll be here. Let's get a rolling then. Last night, on the southwest side of the island, Lucky was attacked. He suffered a blow to the head and fell unconscious. Lucky, sadly, is unable to recall the events of last night. That's why the detective and I here are gonna solve the mystery. So, Nyan, why'd you do it? It wasn't me. Ha! Likely story. You guys ready to vote? Yeah, sure, whatever. Wait! What about the, 5 W's? The 5 what? W's. Who? What? When? Where? And why? You can't just say who if you haven't answered what, when, where, and why. Who? You. What? You almost murdered Lucky. When? Last night. Where? On the southwest side of the island. Why? Because you messed up, kid. You almost murdered Lucky last night on the southwest side of the island because you messed up. Boom! That's not conviction worthy. Alright. We can't crawl into your big head to figure out why you did it. Oh, we don't need the motive to convict. Your answers are still vague and lacking. Like your win last night? Could you narrow that down? That's like 12 hours. Yeah, basically everyone was out at some point last night. Well, clearly the climb happened around 2 a.m. What? Where'd you get that? If a show happened no later than 11. Oh, God. Voices. I was sure it didn't happen after sunrise. That's a very... Chatters just everywhere. Alright. I see the issue here. Nothing we can't work out. Sterling! What time did Nyan come to you about Lucky? Around 2 a.m. That's the time I threw in the towel for the day. Alright. Who was the last person you remember talking to, Lucky? Who had a conversation with Lucky last night? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Last night? I know Anka yelled at Lucky in the day. What about last night? I don't... Maybe what it'll say if I go to animals. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, maybe I just bring up their profile. Okay, good. Will it have updated with any information? It did. Cat said they talked last night. Okay, so it was Cat. Wait, what did it say? Lucky thinks it was an accident. Okay. Cat was running around last night, talked to Lucky for the incident, claimed to check his mail, steered him away from a buttload of pitfalls, blames Elvis. Okay, Cat. Oh yeah, we chatted. You remember Lux? Oh yeah, the ski max gone. Heh. What time is that? Don't ask me. What song was playing? 9 something, I believe. 9 something to around 2 a.m., so a 5-hour window. It's still a big time window. Well, 2 a.m. is really late. There's no way I could stay up that late. Only time I'm up past midnight is New Year's. And even then, I don't always make it. And what if someone dragged you to your house while you were sleeping last night? And tried to murder you at the crime scene? How are you sure that didn't happen? Because the bugs that live in my house would know, silly. They were worried when they saw me today. They said I didn't come to bed last night. So, we can agree sometime between 9 p.m. and midnight, yeah? So, where was Nien between 9 p.m. and midnight? Oh, I knew where they were probably at. They were at the beach, but that's not an option. Shit. Was literally on stairs the whole night in front of their house. Okay, I thought it was at the beach. Nien lives here. They're easy to get around the island. Oh, I like the little descriptions for everything. Yes, I live in front of my house. Oh yeah, that checks out. I remember seeing him there when I passed by, booger. As do I. Alright, I know exactly what Nien doing in front of their house between 9 and 12 last night. Oh, I know this. They were star fragments. Yes, I was watching on stars the whole night. I stopped at 1:50 a.m. I figured the 10 minutes between 2 a.m. would be enough to finish up and go to bed. Oh, is that what you were doing? Man, you were so still. I assumed you were sleeping with your eyes open. Nien was very still. Didn't move an inch as far as I saw. Wait, so you didn't work on the front path last night? Nope, I did it last night to Wishing. Also, I'm done with the front path. I've been working on the second level near that area lately. What? Well, shit. How did you know Nien didn't slip away when you weren't looking? Well, I guess I can't know for sure, but I doubt it. Agent S, do we even have any evidence that Nien did it? Of course I do! You know, Agent S, you've been pushing Nien did it really hard. How do we know you're not the sus one? What? Because I'm not! Don't throw your hip 2020s lingo at me! I don't know. At this point. No, he doesn't. I did it hot, Lucky. I can prove it. Help me out here, detective. How can I prove Agent S is innocent? Or how can I prove Agent S is innocent? That would be Shatter. It was with an unconscious Agent S, 9:45 to 10:30-ish. Although, if the window is open up to 12, I mean... It's true. Agent S laid unconscious on Meringue's floor the whole night. Meringue and I watched over her during that time. Meringue nods. It didn't need to mention the unconscious part. But yeah, I got an alibi. All three of us have alibis, Parmesan. Meringue nods again. Well, I guess that checks out. Phew. Now, where were we? Right. I acknowledge that all the evidence is pointing towards Nien at the moment. That doesn't mean you're out the hook, representative. I just gotta review some info. That's all. You mind taking the lead for a bit? I'm gonna read over your notes. You know, the notes you totally wrote that perfectly replicate your findings and conversations, word for word. You're one master note taker. My notes? Hold on, Sunshine. Before you start pointing your finger at someone here, are you even sure there's an almost killer? Lucky doesn't get injured. Lucky does get injured all the time. It's true. He probably just fell to second level and hit his head on the rock. There's no way it was an accident. That would be boring. Yeah, why would he be there in the first place? That's kind of a random cliff to fall off of. That's true. It's not like there's a path there. There's some flowers. Yeah, Lucky. Why were you there? Wait, where was Lucky going again? They were just going... So, I don't remember... Where were you going? You heard a bug, you got knocked out. Went out for unknown reasons. Was it, would the whole boatload of pitfalls things make me think he went to, Sterling's? Saw Lucky leave at 9:52 p.m. Doesn't say where. None of they say where Lucky was going. Where was Lucky going last night? I guess the crime scene? I mean, that's where he was found. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if he went to Sterling's fort if this is where he was found. The mailroom? Oh, yeah! You were going to check your mail, weren't you, Lux? I was? I mean, that's what you told me last night. Oh, yeah. Did they? I remember that being the dialogue. You're right. I did check my mailbox. Is that the only place you visited last night? I think so. I was really tired. And how is that relevant? Because Lucky doesn't need to get on the second level to go to the mailroom. Going on the second level would be an unnecessarily long route if you only wanted to check his mail and come back. If anything, I'd rather walk than climb stairs. Maybe I should talk to Tom about replacing the stairs with ramps. Ooh, if you replace the stairs behind me, I could buy even more food from Mawang and Chatter. I second this. I promise to donate more than 10 bells this time. You said you did check your mail last night, Lux? So you're on your way back? That makes sense. But what about the coin, then? Oh, yeah! I forgot about the coin! What coin? There was a coin near the rock. Lucky fell next to it. If Lucky then hit the rock, which was probably a muddy rock, how did that coin get there? Oh, that's my fault. That was the money rock from yesterday, and I did farm it for the afternoon. My pockets were too full to grab that coin. I guess I forgot to go back and grab it. Sorry about that. A likely story. So, Lucky didn't fall off the cliff. Well, I guess it wasn't an accident then. But how do we know? Lucky didn't hurt himself on purpose. Because he wouldn't do that. Right, Lucky? Lucky? Well, sometimes it feels like my whole identity depends on me constantly being injured. And you guys would stop caring about me if I suddenly was uninjured? What are you trying to say, Lux? And maybe sometimes it feels like I deserve it? And I don't know, maybe possibly my brain tells me I should do things I know I shouldn't do. That's totally 100% without a doubt false. Yes, you deserve good things, not bad things. Don't let anyone, including your mind, tell you otherwise. You gotta ignore the haters, the internal and external ones. Don't hesitate to reach out when you're not feeling so hot. Lucky! Lucky, don't forget you're a basket full of baby chicks. I totally haven't been paying attention. You guys... Hold on, Lucky. You are loved. This is an important discussion. You should probably have probably a professional. But right now, we're trying to figure out who hurt you last night. Did you try to hurt yourself last night? No, I didn't. Everyone is relieved. Alright. If Lucky didn't fall off a cliff, or slam his head on something, how did he get injured? Obviously, it was an almost murder weapon. You couldn't tell us this earlier? What almost murder weapon? Oh, don't worry. We have it right here. Hey, show him that thing. You know, the thing covered in blood. Yeah, it's the sewing machine. Ah, yeah. Glad we're on the same page. You found that sewing machine in a puddle of blood, right? Look familiar, Nyan? Actually, yeah. Isn't that Stitches? Maybe... Wait. How is a sewing machine an almost murder weapon? The almost murder actually dropped the sewing machine on Lucky's head. Duh. Didn't just see the blood. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that, I don't know, Stitches that used to give Lucky his stitches and that's why it's bloody? No. That was something else. Giving stitches with a sewing machine sounds crazy. I wouldn't know how to even do that. I used a needle, thread, and my paws. It's true. But Stitches, this is your sewing machine, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, that's pretty fishy. It's been missing for a while, though. I swear, I either lost it or someone stole it. I'm still gonna give you a fishy point. Draws fishing notebook. Where did you find the sewing machine? Detective here found it in a cat space, which is also pretty fishy. You do realize I literally live in a dump, right? You guys leave your trash in my space all the time. I had no clue that it was anywhere near my house. I still think that deserves a fishy point. Draws another fishing notebook. What happened to Nyan being the fishy one? More than one person can be fishy, cat. There's a lot of fish in the sea after all. Alright, detective, I've gone through your notes. You made me realize something. Why the hell do you have this many star fragments? And weeds and all this other crap? Literally, everyone is shady AF! We should put more effort into narrowing down our suspects than just picking one and try to pin the crime on them. Now, Nyan still isn't off the hook in my book. It's just there are more people on hooks now. Like I said, a lot of fish in the sea. Can we go home yet? You kidding? We're just getting started. Well, pick up the pace then. I have other plans, you know. Sure. Sterling.
Huh?
Did you do it?
Of course I didn't. What makes you think I did?
You did say you think Lucky could be a zombie. And you did claim it's your duty to protect. I'm a zombie? Whoa. You also seem pretty trigger-happy when it comes to imprisoning people in your dungeon.
How is any of that a strong enough motive to attempt murder?
Well, Weren't you boasting about hitting some shadowy figure near the castle last night? Yeah. How are you sure it wasn't Lucky? And how are we sure that you didn't use the sewing machine?
That demon looked nothing like Lucky. Never did ever touch the sewing machine in my life.
Sounds pretty fishy.
Huh. Sterling was not the criminal you're looking for. He was with me during the window when Lucky was attacked.
Wow, that you can finally make it, Your Majesty. Could you expand upon your claim, Elvis?
Sterling makes tea for about 10 p.m. tea time every night. It tastes like sweat. I'm out of the tea bag. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it because that shadow demon was way more exciting.
So you're saying Lucky was attacked around 10 p.m.? Where'd you get that?
I saw Lucky walking home before tea time. He was walking along the front path and not reached the spot the crime took place yet. When I looked after tea time, 10 minutes later, he was nowhere to be found. That 10-minute time period must have been when the attack took place. I always notice the fellow when he exits and when he exits and enters the infirmary. The next time I saw him was when Sterling and Yen carried him to the infirmary.
Exactly 10 minutes. How are you so sure about your times?
Yes, 10 minutes. Tea time was at 10, and I did tea time at 10:10 p.m. I have a clock right next to me at the tower.
You can't see the crime scene from your tower?
I cannot.
So, the new win is 10 to 10:10 p.m. Cool. Oh, okay, 10... Yeah, and that's when all three of them would be out. Sterling and Elvis are out. The other people, it could be are Anka, Julian, Meringue, and Stitches. Or Cat. Imagine how much time you would have saved us. You just arrived on time. I can't take it anymore. I did it. I murdered Lucky. Alright, game over. He broke my heart. So I decided I had no choice but to break his by killing him. Whoa! Back it up, Julian. I'm the murderer. If that's so, you tell us how you murdered Lucky then? Gladly. It was a dark and stormy night. Lucky had broken up earlier in the day, and I could no longer stand the burning in my heart. I had to do something. I looked in the shadows, in a murderous way, in search of my past lover. Originally, I wanted just to talk to him once more, but when I found him, he was with someone else. I've been suffering alone in this infernal kind of heartache for the past few hours, and he'd already found someone to replace me. That's the moment I decided to pick up a new occupation. Murderer. I waited for my opportunity in the dark. When Lucky showed up, I acted out my plan. I read him a heartfelt poem, and before he could say anything, I hit him on the head and pushed him off the cliff. We already know he wasn't on the cliff. As I looked down upon his dead body, I instantly felt guilt. I killed my true love. I hid the murder weapon and ran home in tears. The end. Well, Detective, what you think? Fishy or not fishy? Fishy. Excuse me? Prove it! Well, first, Lucky ain't dead. Oh. He came back to life to haunt me for the rest of my days!
Zombie?
I never meant to take you for granted, Julian. Should have thought about that before I murdered you. I can be who you want me to be. I want you out of my life. I'll stay true. You're dead to me, Lucky, because I murdered you. Wait, were you guys actually... What? Hold up. What? As we were saying, you didn't do it, Julian.
As I was saying, prove it!
So, yeah. That testimony is quite a lot to unpack. How about we look at it in a section at a time, and if you see something fishy or just want to ask a question, you say something. Oh! That the something you say should totes be like objection or I don't know. You look like a cool lawyer. I'm sure if we do it enough, he'll have nothing left to say. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do this!
It was a dark and stormy night. I looked in the shadows in a murderous way in search of my past lover. Virtually,
we know... I know what I want to already press on. This. Push him off the cliff. We know he was on the cliff. And what'd you hit him with?
the murder weapon.
Which was...
The one you were talking about before.
Which was...
Pewing soybean?
Ha! Detective!
Where is it? There it is. Well, that's what I said.
And we already established Lucky could be on any level that isn't the first level. So he couldn't fall off a cliff. But are we really sure the sewing machine was the true almost murder weapon? What? You think Julian actually did it, Stitches? I don't know. It's just that it looks like there's a bloody axe in front of Julian's house. At least that's what I see from my house.
Yes, detectives. How could you fail to mention the bloody axe and other items around my home? Could you really call yourselves detectives?
We didn't mention it because it's irrelevant. None of that axe, nor all the other items around Julian's home could be the almost murder weapon.
And why is that?
It's because of...
Wait, where is it?
The painting set. Because they're not bloody at all! You used this paint set to paint blood on random possessions. We found it hidden behind your house.
I wasn't serious. Can't you take a joke? Before he could say anything, I hit him on the head and pushed him off the cliff.
Oh.
What?
Back to this. TBH, I would jump to everything. It's pretty entertaining. Alright, fine. I'll do it. It wasn't raining last night.
Was that so? You got proof?
Do we have proof it wasn't raining? The cake? Nope. Okay. What's the proof that it wasn't raining? Oh, I guess the sewing machine because it would wash the blood off? Nope. Okay. Fine. Grew by Animal Crossing knowledge. Yeah. Can it rain when there's a star shower? No. Okay. Yeah, I would have been able to wish on stars if it was raining.
Well, it's a minor detail, but to set the mood, alright?
Uh-huh. Look at the shadows from mysterious murder play, blah blah blah. So, you guys are secret lovers?
Of course! Oh, that's news to everyone.
Including me.
Hence, secret!
God, I feel like if I started a new Animal Crossing and I got Julian on my island, I would want to get rid of him. It's like, Julian, you've annoyed me just in this one game. No, get off my island. I don't like you, Julian. Ugh. And who was this person that was with Lucky?
It was Cat.
What? Hey!
You two talked last night, did you not?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, I happened to see, and my feelings got hurt, okay?
But we went...
Are you going to tell me how to feel, Cat?
Julian! Moving on! Originally, I wanted to talk to him once more. Oh no. We saw that one. Then you decided to become a murderer. Yeah.
Oh, sort of murder is more of a description than an occupation.
Oh, my income tax papers would disagree. And where were you waiting? Near the crime scene, of course. Okay. You're heading my heartfelt poem. And what's the poem? None of your business. It was meant for Lucky's ears and I only. Could you reread it? I don't remember. Of course. On trial for a murder, well, he just sits there and murders my heart in broad daylight once again. Oh. And where'd you hide the weapon? The cat's place, honest, obviously. Gotta frame someone. Okay, well that's the whole thing. Jillian, there's no way you're the almost murderer. You may have been able to dispute my claims, but you have yet to prove what you just claimed. I could still totally be the almost murderer.
I can prove Julian's innocence. Julian was doing yoga at his house all last night. I saw him on the top of my tower.
And why have we been withholding that info this whole time? It's called Tai Chi. So, Elvis is right. Yeah, he's right. Look, I knew Lucky didn't actually die. I was just bringing the drama this trial needed. You guys are no fun. Julian, this isn't a game. Lucky legit almost died last night. Like legit. Legit? Oh, shit. I thought we were just starting a courtroom-inspired improv club. Well, if that's the case, I think Sid just did it. What? He's been giving me the stink eye this whole time. Obviously, he's just what Lucky and I had. I just don't appreciate you making light of Lucky's situation. Sometimes you have to put the games away, you know? Plus, if I really wanted to participate in your game or pretend, wouldn't I attempt to kill you, not Lucky? Would you see that? He's threatening me! Super high school level dramaturgy stirs shit like this. Write that down for the ultimate thespian. Go put that in their section. Shit stir. Loves drama. Obviously he's the real killer. You know, you might be onto something, Julian. Lucky broke it off early in the day. I assume you two didn't actually break up yesterday morning. Did you see Lucky yesterday at all, Julian? Nope. I know you don't remember much of last night, Lucky. But do you remember much of the day? Who did you talk to yesterday? I talked to people. But who? And what? I'd have to think about that. Detective! Maybe we can figure out who would want to kill Lucky if we knew more about his day. How much longer will this drag on? Can't we just pick someone?
Yeah, it's been one crazy riding. I'm feeling nauseous.
I haven't sat down in the past 10 minutes. This is like way more work than pretending to fish. Yeah, Representative. You got anything you want to confess? You still think it was me? I still think there's a possibility it was you.
It wasn't Ned.
And how are you so sure of that? And y'all watch them the whole time too, you creeper?
No, but they're in my time-lapse video.
You took a time-lapse video of Nien? I thought it was a time-lapse of the night sky.
Well, you see, I thought it'd be nice to greet Nien every day, right when they come out of their house. Nothing crazy, just, hello, from a tower, you know. So I thought, if I took footage of their front door over a month or so, I'd learn the times they come in and out. And if I know that, I can make sure I can greet them daily.
Aw, Elvis, You just told me. I can come to find you when I get up. It wouldn't be hard considering you never leave your castle.
That would be nice.
Are we not gonna talk about how hella creepy that is? Yeah, I would prefer if you didn't take secret footage of me.
Noted.
So, where's this name clearing footage you have?
Sure. Here.
Oh, that's pretty... Yeah, that covers the whole thing. Oh god, it's still going. I thought it was gonna loop already. Okay, it loops at like 1 something.
Here. I didn't intend to record Dan Yen's every move last night, and I expected to stand in front of their door for hours on end.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Yen.
Well, you did just save my skin, so I'll let it slide this time. But I'm confiscating that camcorder and any other camera you have.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's better than before overpowered with this one is spying on you. They go to jail for a hot sec. It's just a game. This is just a game. It's just... So is... You're not the hook, H&S. Yeah. Let's see the video again and still in this time. More. There, do you see? Ears. And those aren't the only pair.
Oh, you're right. They're round ears at 9:33 p.m. It's when I believe our horns at 9:46. And 10:31. And pointy ears at 11:02.
Good eye, peasant.
Okay.
I'll fess up. Plenty ears of mine. Ain't no one got taller or pointy ears than me. Wait, what about Uncle's ears, though? They look the same to me. Short round ears? Sound like Stitches. Did you say you were out last night, Stitches? Yeah. And horns. Who got horns?
I mean, Meringue has 1 horn, Juliet has a horn, Cat's ears are tall and pointy.
Meringue? But you said you didn't go out yesterday.
That cannot be true. I know I saw Meringue out last night.
And how do you know that? I thought you were watching the stars.
Well, I was doing some bird watching.
Yeah, I don't think so. He knows because he's a creep who's been spying on all of us with a telescope this whole time. I mean, seriously? What birds are even watch around here? Besides Sterling, of course. That being said, you tell the truth. I saw Meringue walking about as well. Actually, I saw her come out of Stitch's play place.
Oh, that's right. I saw Meringue last night. You gave me a cake.
The video checks out. Meringue passed me a couple times last night, too. Stitches and Cat as well. I saw Stitches run into his play place at some point. Do you have eyes on the back of your head? Huh. I guess I did see Chatter every time I gained partial consciousness. But I didn't see Meringue until I actually got up. Meringue, you've been awfully quiet this whole trial.
The rest of what has been said matches what I saw. I saw Meringue, Cat, Anka, and Stitches out walking around last night.
Down to 4, eh? This is a great time to recap what we got. Let's see. Let's take a look at my handy-dandy notebook. So, we agreed that Lucky was attacked somewhere between 10 to 10:10 p.m. last night. He was on the way home from the mailboxes when attacked. The bloody sewing machine was Death's the almost murder weapon. It wasn't an accident. Lucky didn't do it on purpose. Sterling and Elvis are ally partners. Chatter and I are alibi buds. Meringue is no longer an alibi bud. And neither Yen nor Julian did it. Billy is our full real suspect. Cat Anka, Stitches, and Meringue. I believe it's time we take a recess so the detective and I can gather more clues. We just received a ton of new information, and we need time to properly go over it. Plus, I'd like to talk to the suspects 2-on-1. Don't want anyone else influencing any testimonies. Then we can regroup to decide who the real criminal is. Go home! Alright, detective, are you ready? Are you pumped? We're gonna take that sicko down for reals this time. Everything that's happened so far, child's play. The real game starts now. Loud shouting sounds. Oh, alright. Maybe I'm a bit too pumped. I should probably save this energy for once we actually catch the criminal. Which may or may not be quite a while from now. You don't have any plans, right?
Well, sort of.
Well, even if you do, it'd be no biggie. Everything will still be here if you hop off. What does Yin call it? Everything will be saved? Not like human slang. Well, whatever. You ready to roll, detective?
Oh, I'm ready.
Huh? What's that? Julian? Yeah, it's hard to understand you when you mumble.
I'm ready, I said.
It almost sounded like you said you were ready, but clearly that can't be true. You don't seem merely hyped enough to successfully solve this mystery.
I'm fucking ready!
Heck yeah, let's go!
God, I need water after all that. Jesus. Fuck. Okay, Julian ran by during that little bit. I don't know if that was a glitch or if there's a reason for it. I thought maybe it was gonna be like how they're gonna explain like they were gonna empty out our inventory of things that we didn't need anymore. But no, everything is still here. So I don't know. It's weird. Has no information. Has no useful information. Yeah, Julian sucks.
Alright, here we are, the crime scene. Ooh, that's my spoopy nuts. That'd be a good place to start. I know you already checked it out. At least, I hope so. I just want to make sure we're starting this out with the same info, you know? Don't worry, you can pick where we go next. Now let's see. Looks exactly the same since I last saw it. It's well preserved thanks to my ropes. Now what's around here? Well, first, I included the flower in the crime scene, because I didn't want to smush it with the fence. Gotta preserve the wildlife, you know?
Ignore the flowers that I accidentally picked while looking for evidence, please.
I'm trying to preserve that rock, though, or it's physically impossible to put a fence on it. I assume that's the rock Anka thought Lucky hit his head on. You know, I never even considered that a possibility. I mean, look how far away it is from the body. I don't see any blood on it. Oh, right. Anka said there was a coin. You picked it up, right? We can use it for evidence. I'll make sure it's in our bag.
Oh, so if I don't find the bells, it'll automatically put that in my... It'll put that in here already. That's fun.
Oh, what else? Well, obviously there's the body outline. Doesn't it look like Big Chungus? When I first saw it, I was like, dang, I know Big Chungus stopped by. But no, Big Chungus did not stop by. Lucky just had a huge head that kind of looks like a bunny butt. Speaking of Lucky, based on the outline, it looks like Lucky was standing right next to the cliff. Why would he walk off the path? Literally, not figuratively. I understand why one would metaphorically strafe the path. I understand it well. If you really want to stand on that close to the edge, that'd make the murder attempt pretty easy. And that's where the culprit dropped the sewing machine from. Or maybe, like slammed and dunked it. I mean, Lucky did bleed a lot. And yeah, he did bleed a lot. Looks like there's a trail of blood on each side. The right leads to the sewing machine, alright? With the left is from where Sterling carried Lucky to the infirmary. And yes, Lucky's footprint. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Lucky wasn't standing over his own body. At least, I don't think so. It's probably near Sterling's footprint then. That doesn't match their feet. I don't have to carry Lucky away. Wait, I don't have paws. Holy nuts, detective. You think that's the culprit's foot? Anka's been the most suspicious from the beginning. Or maybe it's the culprit trying to throw us off. Doesn't matter. Either way, we can't ignore it. That's the most evident evidence we got. We gotta get a copy of everyone's footprint. And with that, looks like we detected the heck out of this crime scene, detective. I'd say we learned some useful stuff. Like the footprint. We gotta figure out whose footprint that is. I'll make sure to check everyone's foot when we talk to them. Let's go talk to some people. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, wait. Maybe we should somewhat plan before I just let you run wild. So I was thinking we should stick to talking to just the 4 suspects: Cat, Anka, Meringue, and Stitches. Plus the victim, Lucky. At least for now. We gotta make sure we ask them all the hard-hitting questions. They can't hide the truth from us! Maybe we should be more gentle with Lucky, though. He's pretty sensitive. If you're stumped with someone, you can totes go talk to someone else for a bit. They'll generally remember where we were in the conversation when we come back. I mean, it'd be weird if they didn't. I have a hunch we're gonna have to do that a lot. And remember, we need evidence to back our claims. As a rule of thumb, if you want to bring up a specific convo with someone, present the related item over the person. But you can still present people and places if you want to talk about people and places. So if you're ready to rock and roll, let's do it, detective. For reals this time. Of course you are. Let's go! Oh, actually, one more thing. I'm gonna use my detective notebook to keep track of what we gotta do. So feel free to check it when you're lost. It's that tab thingy on the right. You're right. For whatever reason, the tab is only there when you're in a conversation. Try to strike up a convo with someone, or go to the bag check if you want to check my notes. Actually, give me a minute to write down our first to-dos. We're gonna get those 4 to spill the beans. Jog Lucky's memory, the junk we picked up. I don't think we'll get too far without that one. And get all those footsies prints. There we go. Oh, there. I'll write down any other to-dos that pop up. So if you get lost, check my notes. If you forget what's up, check your description of the items and people your bag. And if you're overwhelmed, don't be. I'll be here for you this time. It's just like you've already been there for me. We're heckin' partners. We're gonna crack this bad boy together. I don't know what's coming. Am I right? Or am I right?
You're right.
Yeah, you. Let's win this.
I'm so ready.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god, X, please!
Do you think Big Chungus will ever visit New Leaf? I'm just playing with you. I already invited him to the after party. Now lead the way.
Well, everyone, have we figured out who done it? Or are we still trying to decide it could be Julian, or Sterling, or Anka? Hard to say. But we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, and maybe we'll figure things out next time? Who knows? See you all then. Bye, everyone.